So my dear friends, dear colleagues from the Republic of Uzbekistan, dear Salvador, thank you very much for accepting our invitation. It is so refreshing that under the current restrictive circumstances we have the chance to meet in person. Nothing can replace the personal meetings. Nothing can replace the people-to-people gestures and reactions. We are all fed up with the video formats, and we all know very well that those meetings offer only a limited kind of chance when it comes to making business or building a connection with each other. During the last year, unfortunately, all of us have been occupied with the fight against COVID. And as far as we see the current situation, this is not a past tense. This fight is going to be continued. And unfortunately, we have witnessed even the strongest countries of the world suffering a lot with this challenge. We have seen healthcare systems of G7 countries collapsing, basically, which shows very clearly the extraordinary nature of this challenge. Globally speaking, last year there was a 3.5% backdrop when it comes to global GDP. 9% of all working hours have lost globally. Global trade has dropped by 9.2%, and the flow of FDI dropped by 42% globally also. So 2020 was really about the bad news. In Hungary, dear friends, we have chosen an unusual way of fighting the economic impacts of the global pandemic crisis. Although there was a temptation to spend money on social basis, we have consistently rejected that. We have not spent money on aid, we have not spent money on social basis, but we have launched one of the most robust investment incentivizing action plans of our economic history. As an outcome of that, the number of people having job currently equals the number of people having job back before the crisis. We have broken the investment record of ours last year, and our exports have raised about 100 billion euros again. So regardless of the fact that we rank number 94 globally when it comes to population, we rank number 34 when it comes to export. In order to be successful, it was vital that during last years we have put a lot of effort in building partnerships and cooperations. As a conclusion of which, we have gained a lot of friends. A lot of friends from those areas of the world which are expanding in the most accelerated way. And the regions on which we have put paid less attention before. Central Asia is the best example for that, and within Central Asia, Uzbekistan is the best example for these endeavors of ours. We have built extraordinary and perfect political relations, which means that there is no burden and no obstacle when it comes to the economic and business-to-business cooperation. That has been reflected in the figures. Trade between two countries has grown by 78% in 2019 and by another 32% in 2020, which was not the golden year of global trade. And last year, first time ever, trade volume has exceeded $100 million. We still have a long way to go, but the forward progress is undisputable. We know that personal presence is very important, as I have started. That's why we have established our embassy in Tashkent. Personal representation gives chance to our companies to be assisted personally in the capital of Uzbekistan. The embassy is there for you, at your disposal, to help you when it comes to your business endeavors. We have become observer observers of the Council of the Turkic-speaking countries. We take it seriously. The European headquarters of the Council has been established here in Budapest, and I think that these cultural links, these historic links, help us to understand each other better and to show more respect and trust towards each other. And this is something that we base our foreign policy on. We have been basing our foreign policy on, and this is mutual respect. Mutual respect and trust, and mutual respect ends up in friendship, which was reflected very well by the fact that during the peak of the pandemic last March and April, Uzbekistan has sent 650,000 masks to Hungary to enable our healthcare system to be able to manage even the most complicated times. And this gesture reflected true and real friendship. On the other hand, we support Uzbekistan's international endeavors. We are strong supporters of the establishment of the enhanced partnership and cooperation agreement between Uzbekistan and the European Union. We push it forward. We think that the EU can only be strong in the future in case we are able to build strong friendships and relations with the most rapidly emerging parts and countries of the world. We support that Uzbekistan enjoys the benefits of the GSP Plus platform. Unfortunately, European Parliament has postponed the decision by another couple of weeks, which is totally unfair and totally against the interests of Europe. But we know where hypocrisy and political correctness leads. Our members of European Parliament will be pushing heavily to make a final decision on that. As we are supporting the candidature of Uzbekistan to the World Trade Organization, we think that the Central Asian region develops so rapidly that you have a well-deserved spot there as well. If you raise the question, what is needed for the Hungarian and Uzbek companies to come closer to each other and to be able to make business, I can mention 4 things. The financial background, the good people-to-people contacts, institutional cooperation, and the physical possibility to get to each other. And what I can report to the business communities here is the following, that we solved all 4 of them. We have launched a credit line at the Hungarian Exim Bank, $100 million, which is there to serve exclusively Hungarian-Uzbek business-to-business cooperation, nothing else. Hungarian-Uzbek business-to-business cooperation, $100 million of credit line. You can use it for very simple export-import transactions. You can use it for forming joint ventures, and you can use it to submit bids on the tenders of markets of third countries. Please take advantage of it. The Hungarian Exim Bank is at your disposal. Second, people-to-people contacts. We provide 100 scholarships for Uzbek students on an annual basis. This means that a community of young Uzbeks is being established in Hungary, which definitely will help the economic cooperation as well. Today we're going to sign an agreement based on which Debrecen University will establish a campus in Uzbekistan, so now it's becoming mutual. Third, institutional framework. If I'm informed correctly, after the speech of Szijjarto, the heads of our export development agencies will sign the contract on cooperation, which means that the institutional framework is going to be there for you. And fourth, physical opportunity. We have agreed with the Uzbek government that we issue 180 permits for road transportation to each other. We have already received ours, we have sent yours to you, so now the logistic companies can deliver very easily what you agree on selling or buying. So what the states, what the governments could do, we have done, we have paved the way. Now it's your choice to walk along this path. I hope you will, and in the spirit of all this, I'd like to wish to you fruitful negotiations for today. I hope that the matchmaking meetings will be successful, and with your contribution we can further improve the economic cooperation between the two countries. Dear Szijjarto, dear friends from Uzbekistan, thank you very much once again for taking the courage to come under the current circumstances. We know it's not easy, but you are most welcome. We are honored by your presence. Good luck for today. Thank you.